council members. I'm here to talk about a project that is obviously very important to me, but more importantly, I believe it is a missing element of the cultural and arts offerings that Houston has for its residents, its visitors, and particularly its convention visitors. What will it be? Behind me is the rendering. If you're standing basically at the Marriott, the new Marriott, and looking at the center, this is what you will be seeing. It will be a 21st century, and I will say it will be the first 21st century state-of-the-art cultural heritage museum with an adjacent visitor center. Now, the combination of the two have not ever been done, but it just fits the need that we have here in the city. It's strategically located between the George R. Brown Convention Center and Minute Maid Park. It's going to be a valuable addition to the area and is part of all of the improvements that are currently being made with Avenida Corridor and to the George R. Brown. The Nau Center is a 501c3. It'll be approximately 70,000 square feet and will cost approximately $80 million. With the changes in construction costs right now, people say, why can't you pin it down? Well, let's just say it's in the range of 80 and hope it didn't go above that. To date, we've raised $33 million, and my family and I have personally committed $16 million to the project. We've assembled an accomplished team of professionals to help make this vision a reality. Who are they? Bailey Architects has been engaged to assist us with the design, and what you're seeing here is the work of that very, very talented group. Lindbeck Group is going to be our construction company. Gallagher and Associates are an internationally recognized planning and design firm. They are responsible for the content of the visitor center and for all of our interactive exhibits once the visitor goes into the museum. These people think not only out of the box, they invented the box, and they have really, really excited me about the content that we'll all enjoy. I want to thank the City of Houston for providing the land for the project. Also, thank you to Houston First. They've worked with us from the very beginning all the way through the development phase. The plan is that Houston First will then serve as the building operator. On a personal note, having had a lot of experience in building facilities like this, the idea of having Houston First there to operate not only this center but the others is a model that I think other cities could follow. It really answers the question that a lot of donors have asked: who's going to operate it and how's it going to be maintained? We have a dedicated board of directors, we have a capital campaign committee, and fundraisers. I am absolutely confident of the success of the project. As you know, we're going to break ground this afternoon, and I hope everyone here will be able to attend. I can guarantee you we'll be breaking ground. I can't guarantee the weather. The project is scheduled for completion by the fall of 2016. We're delighted to join the city and the other partners in that area in welcoming Super Bowl 2017. We're eager to share the experience of the Nau Center with all of the visitors, and we know that we have that completion date as a target. Now, what is it? It's going to be an educational and inspirational venue where both visitors and residents are invited to explore and experience the history and the cultures that built and continue to define Houston, the region, and the state. It will showcase the story of how Houston and the Southeast Texas region, which we have defined as 29 adjacent counties. It will highlight and encompassing the attractions and the assets, both heritage and cultural, from the Golden Triangle to the Golden Crescent. It has become one of the most culturally diverse regions in the entire United States. And that provides an opportunity not only to talk about how that happened, but it provides the opportunity to define how all these culturally diverse peoples work together to continue to build the Houston region. It's going to detail touchstones of our past that help mold who we are as a people today. You know, it's amazing. Houston welcomes 1.7 million conventioneers and their visitors and guests every year, but yet we really don't help direct them to the various cultural and recreational resources that we have. That's one of the purposes of the Visitor Center that's part of the Nau Center. The entire Southeast Texas region draws 36 million visitors per year. We need to tell those 36 million visitors about the Houston success story. We're going to attract these visitors and introduce them to the historic and cultural sites in our region. Now, why is that important? Cultural heritage tourists are tourists that travel to experience the places, the artifacts, and activities that authentically represent the stories and the peoples of the past, and importantly, the present. They are also the fastest growing segment in the tourism industry. They have higher incomes. They spend 30% more on average than other tourists, and that on a national basis is about $180 a day. They prefer staying in hotels than staying with relatives. They don't like to camp, and they respect the community's unique character. They really like to visit and get into a region. That's why the Visitor Center is so important, and that's why telling the story of the Houston region is, in my opinion, a real opportunity. It's an economic development opportunity. In fact, the Greater Houston Partnership conducted an economic impact study for us and said even within the first year, this will result in a minimum of $12 million more in economic boost. And in my experience around the country, those numbers just build as you go from year to year and create a lot of new jobs in the tourism industry. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the plans for the exhibits because people ask me that.